You talked about England's line speed being a little bit better than or faster than ours. How is that? Like, why don't we key off as quickly as them? What is the difference?
They're sprinting out of the blocks. They are sprinting. They are a little bit vulnerable on the extremities, I think, as well, a small bit, particularly on Johnny May's wing, because I think he's at times at 6s and 7s, still knowing where he's meant to be, and his attacking game is so prolific at the moment that I think that's getting him in the team.
Yeah.
He's a real weapon, and going forward, I think he is a bit vulnerable in defence. I think Joseph going in there and his acceleration off the line, he's a good defender. He's not going to monster anyone, but he makes a lot of good decisions, makes a lot of solid tackles. Lots of sides are really aggressive from in the first 5 defenders from the ruck.
Yeah.
But their aggressiveness almost appears to start 3 out from the ruck and continue right across the line. And
so it's attitude as opposed to a combination of attitude and athleticism.
Yeah, I think so. I think they've targeted it.
Are we targeting it too?
We're not doing it to the same degree.
On purpose?
We're not. Yeah, it's not part of our system.
Okay.
I think Paul Gustard has evolved that English defence to another level, which makes him very, very difficult to get to the outside. If you're brave enough and if you're willing to get the quality of pass and hold your depth enough to get it out there, I think you can exploit them because
like
their scramble isn't. Yeah, because of that line speed, they don't have as much of a fallback on their scramble.
Yeah.
So can I ask you then?
Upfield.
Can you keep them honest in the first few minutes by utilising a Carlos Spencer, Mark Ring type knee on the ball, so that if they're absolutely ripping up out of the line in your face, the first receiver or the second receiver just drops it on his knee and just pops it over the head, particularly if Anthony Watson is holding his position at full back, or Mike Brown is holding his position at full back, and there might be a 30-metre slot in which to drop the ball. You just keep them guessing in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think there's another way of doing it as well. I think particularly with our loop plays that they're going to know that we do. I think you have to be careful on the loop plays against them. They'll read through the line and hammer you, but I think there's an option of a loop play to a kick pass. So Johnny to whoever the first ball carrier is, Bundy or whoever else, and get it back, pull the winger up. I don't think Mike Brown closes the gate very quickly. I think he's to cover the backfield. He's relying on that front line to make all the tackles, and he's just last ditch effort. So I think pull Johnny May forward by showing as though you're doing a loop play and maybe a back play, and then go to the kick pass. I think that's an absolutely a viable option come England game. But we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves with that. We still have 2 others before that.
Yeah.
Just so why don't we, as a matter of interest, what is different from our defensive system that we decide that actually it's a little bit it's not passive on the outside, but it's different from the Gustard style? Why does the Irish defensive system think they look at what England go, yeah, okay, I see what you're doing, but no, we like ours better?
I don't know. It's a good question. I think Paul Gustard, it's an evolution of what was in place. I think we're still seeing Farrell coming in and improve, building our new system.
Who else?
I don't think we're there like that. No one.
They're unique in their lines.
Yeah, they are on that level of aggressiveness on the outside. I don't think there's anyone in the world. Certainly not any Southern Hemisphere teams. All the Southern Hemisphere teams are soft
to what he has available to him. He sees what the athleticism that his
but
his
you look at
midfield
listen. Gary Ringrose is absolutely perfect.
So we could do it.
We totally could do it. I think we need to still increase our line speed on the outside. I think we're fast, like I said, from the first 5 defenders, but we get a little bit softer then. I think we can be brave and leave a couple of men over at times and try and slam the gate. You are a bit susceptible to that kick pass, but you're not going to be able to cover everything.
Yeah, that's the point.
So if you put massive pressure on the 10 on Ford or Farrell or whoever's first receiver to not have time to execute that kick pass, I think there's a good way of trying to suppress that.
Yeah.
Thanks a million for watching. If you want to subscribe, well, there's the button right there. If you want to see more videos, hit that down there.